Hello everyone. Now in this video we will discuss about sample paper set 3 question 6 to 10. Let's start. The question 6 is, with the help of diagram demonstrate the process of regeneration as seen in Plana. And the second question is, which type of cell are used by such multicellular organism to regenerate? And the answer is, what is a planera? Planera is a type of flatworm, like a flatworm, parent flatworm, like a diagram. In the diagram, the parent flatworm is splitting, then generate the new daughter planera. Planera is a type of flatworm. It has amazing capacity to regenerate the body in various forms and to generate a new generation. When the flatworm is cut horizontally, it separates the head from the tail, and the tail regenerates from lost head, and then head will regenerate the lost tail. So this is a regeneration process, and this diagram shows all. And the second question is, which type of cell are used by multicellular organism to regenerate? मतलब हमें कौन से रिजेनरेट के लिए सेल्स चाहिए, तो इसमें स्पेशलाइज्ड सेल्स और रीजनरेटिव सेल्स हमें यूज़ होते हैं. सो दिस इज आंसर. नाउ द सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज, write the chemical equation from the following chemical reactions and name the carbonic compound obtained. There are three type of reaction given. Reaction of acidified potassium dichromate solution with ethanol on heating. Second is reaction of sodium metal with ethanol. Third is reaction of concentrated sulfuric acid with ethanol at 443 Kelvin. There is a suitable temperature. So the solution is, and the first reaction is ethanol CH3 CH2OH is react with is oxidized, मतलब 2O oxidized helium 2O लिखते हैं, is given to acetic acid CH3COH plus H2O. There is done by with the help of acidified K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate. So this is a given reaction. The next reaction is ethanol react with sodium metal to form is sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas. Sodium ethoxide is C2H5ONe. This is a sodium ethoxide, and the reaction is C2H5OH ethanol plus 2Na sodium gives 2C2H5ONa plus H2. H2 is a gas. This is involved in process step. And the third reaction is concentrated sulfuric acid act as a dehydrating agent. You all know that concentric sulfuric acid is a more dangerous, and it is a dehydrating agent. It absorbs the water in this reaction and remove a molecule of water. There is the same reaction at 443 Kelvin. It's a high temperature. The CH3 like reaction, CH3 CH2OH plus concentric acid gives CH2 plus H2. These form the ethene CH2 in double bond. Next question is, what is meant by isomers? Draw the structure of two isomers of butane C4H10. Explain why we can't have isomer of 3 member of alkene series. And the answer is, first you know that what is isomer. Isomer is a compound which have same molecular formula but different structure. Like these two structure, they have same molecular formula of butane but is a different. Like first is N-butane, there is a no branch chain, and is a center branch chain of center carbon is called isobutane. And the next question is, why we can't have isomers of 3 members of alkene series? Because on first we select on parent chain, they've had a maximum number of carbon atom. We select the parent chain, we have the most number of carbon atom. And the second is, the branch can't be done from the first on the last carbon atom of the structure. This is the second reason. So next is question 9. List 2 tests for experimentally distinguish between an alcohol and carboxylic acid and describe how these tests are performed. So in chemistry, different compounds are different tests. So we discuss about 2 tests. Test 1 is litmus test. It is a very easy test. So take a 2 strip of blue litmus paper, drop one by one of alcohol and carboxylic acid in this strip. Then blue strip turn red. It's called acid. If the blue litmus paper turns red, it shows it is the acid. Carboxylic acid CH3COH. and they remain unaffected, which is called alcohol. There is a distinguish. And the second test is sodium hydrogen carbonate test or sodium carbonate test. This test is performed by a pinch of sodium hydroxide carbonate or sodium carbonate acid into both separately. If CO2 brick effervescence is evolved, or colorless gas is evolved, or bubbles is evolved, so it's a presence of carbonic acid. The effervescence of CO2 is known as presence of carboxylate, or if no change is observed, then it is shown as a presence of alcohol. It is a simple test. So question 10 is define the following process of asexual reproduction. First is spore formation, second regeneration, third is multifusion. First is spore formation. Spore formation is a common matter of asexual reproduction in a lower form of like bacteria, fungi, algae. So it's a basically asexual reproduction. It occurs mostly in unfavorable conditions like heat, drying, cold. So there is normal conditions. This was a sexually reproducing bodies enclosed walled structure of sponge. This is on reaction of the condition, the sponge will burn and spore are released. Second, regeneration. Regeneration is also a renewal, regrowth, regenerate, restoration. There is a three process. For regeneration, you know that the cell makes the other cells, parent cells, and future incoming cells. This process of getting the backup for organism from its body is called regeneration. Some organisms like Hydra planae has capacity to develop a new things and a new organism. You know that the cut the body and produce a new things and a new cells. Generation occurs in this organism which has rarely simpling body. Organization consists of a few specialized cells. So this is regeneration. In a multifusion, the nuclear devices several times simultaneously, but it breaks several times and forms the several times of new cells. So the total cells in a nuclei that is cycloplan divides into the many cells, and the nuclei which can be each cells containing a nucleus. So it a common form of asexual in the certain cellular organism. So both are regeneration type. There is a lot of difference, but like a same process.